Hello and welcome today to our Angel Insight, a message to consider. So, we're going to ask your angels and my angels to be with us and to give us messages for us to consider regarding healing our past and those things that are preventing us from truly being the best version of ourselves. They're preventing us from achieving our goals and living out our calling and our life purpose. So we ask to illuminate and shed light on any trauma and drama and wounds, any obstacles that are preventing us from truly living and being on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? So we'll go ahead now and get a couple cards, and we'll see what messages the angels have today. If you're new to my channel, I don't show you the cards, so I do things a little differently here, but because the cards really aren't important for you. It's just symbols that I'm interpreting. What's important for you and for me are the messages that are going to come about here. Okay. So I think that you've been going through kind of a rough time the last couple months. I think we all have. It's been a different times with COVID and everything. But the fact that you're here on this channel, you're looking for insight, you're looking for, some hope. And I'm here to give you that hope. I'm here to say, look, everything's going to be okay. That what's going on in the world, there's always been things going on in the world. It's just life has not ended. It has merely changed. Okay, now that's saying I grew up Catholic, and whenever there's a Catholic funeral, they always, in the funeral at the end, they say, life has not ended, it has merely changed, okay? So while, we can't go to restaurants right now like the way we used to, life has not ended, it's changed, okay? So when we can switch our perspective, instead of this being a horrible thing, instead of looking at the negative, let's look at life with a positive glasses on, okay? And when we can do that, then we can navigate the difficulties that we were having and charge forward with strength and to know that everything's going to be okay. Now, I can't guarantee you that you or your loved ones aren't going to get sick. This has nothing to do, I'm not a fortune teller, okay? I'm not predicting your future. What we talk about here is free will. And I give messages from the angels for us to consider about how can we heal our past so that we can live and be right here, right now on earth as it is in heaven. So we're acknowledging that you've had a difficult past. We're acknowledging that you've gone through a lot to get to here today to listen to this message. We're not denying that. But what we are saying is that if you take back your power, your own, and you recognize your gifts and your inner strength, instead of letting everything get you down, and you look at things as an optimist, then no matter what comes, you can navigate it without fear, without panic, without despair. You'll have the skills, the energy that you need in order to do it once you decide that, yes, you know what, I can handle whatever comes my way. And you truly can. Oh, and I love that we pulled this card, because what it's saying is like, okay, now you're seeing the light. You're being illuminated. You're given an abundance of energy, but more of of course, energy, but it's a confidence that's heavenly. Yeah. Duh. We're talking about living and being on earth as it is in heaven. So when you switch the mindset, instead of gloom and doom, we think heavenly thoughts. We think joyful, loving thoughts. Then none of that other stuff can even harm you. Okay? And then, so what happens is instead of being like, because we're all on this life journey together, but instead of it being a difficult journey, instead of it being like, like hard to get through. No, now you can enjoy it because it's like, oh, wow, my gosh. We have the saying heaven on earth, and we have in the prayer of the Our Father, it says, thy will be done. God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. These things exist in our language, in our society, and in our thought processes because it's an actual reality. And it's not of what we do, because right now what's happening to us and the things that we do are not so fun, okay? Or the things we're not doing. We're sitting at home. We're not going out, okay? But it's our state of being. If we can be happy, be joyful, be peaceful, have a sunny outlook, you see, instead of having to measure our worth by what we're doing. Oh, I'm going to a party, and oh, I went to Europe and I did this and I did that. Well, that's one way to measure things, but how were you happy? How was your relationship? Were you in love? Were you in a ride off into the sunset love, fairy tale love relationship? No, you can go to Europe 1,000 times. If you're not happy in that relationship, I wouldn't want that kind of a trip. All right. But now that we're seeing with new eyes and we're switching our perspective and saying, yes, I'm going to live and be on earth as it is in heaven, despite the problems that are happening in the world, despite war and poverty and hunger and explosions and all these things that are happening, earthquakes and COVID, obviously. I mean, that is on everyone's mind right now. But we can be on earth as it is in heaven, even with all that happening. Okay? And that's an incredible thing. And I sometimes you hear me talk about having pep in your step. So once we've switched this mindset to the positive one and the heavenly one, yes, then you'll have the pep in your step. And it doesn't matter if you're sitting at home. You could be sitting in your chair whistling and, like paying attention to the birds outside and whistling along with them. And you're going to put all this in the past. The war will have been won. The struggles are over. Because, I mean, you've seen these inspirational things on YouTube and things that are shared on Facebook. These stories of people with no arms or no legs, and they've overcome their difficult lives, and they don't even realize that they're disabled and all that. I mean, how many videos have you seen like that? And we're worried about, oh, I can't go to my favorite restaurant. It's closed. Oh, come on, you guys. No. You can be and live on earth as it is in heaven, despite what life has dealt you. Make lemonade out of lemons. For those of us that live in the United States and Canada and what we call the first world. And I hate having a distinction between our different countries and things. But, we have a roof over our heads. We have running water. We have a toilet we go to the bathroom in. There's some cultures where they have no running water. Food is like scarce. They have to go to the toilet, in a latrine, and we complain so much, and we have no right to complain, because in heaven everything is provided for, and on earth as it is in heaven, it's a state, it's a mindset, it's a state of being, and it's not like I'm going to think, okay, I'm going to pretend like I'm happy. No, it's being present right now and being grateful for what I have and sharing what I have. And there's an abundance for everyone. There's only poverty and hunger because of greed. There's plenty of food for everyone on this planet. There's plenty of everything. Go look in your garage. How many of your garages are filled with stuff that you haven't seen in 20 years? Why do you have that stuff? Why? Give it away if you can. Get rid of it, because it's not serving you anything, but you could be helping someone else. Be generous with what God has given you. That is heaven, is when you can give and know that you've truly made a difference in someone else's life, and be grateful for what you have, because I guarantee you and I have it far better than so many other people throughout the world. I mean, you have the internet. Somehow you're watching this video. You have a computer or a phone. There's people literally on the planet who have never even seen such technology in remote places. Are you kidding me? And we're worried that, oh gosh, maybe I'll get the $3,000 bed that reclines and has heated stuff. Yeah, you can get that. I'm not saying you can't have things. But what I'm saying is, like, our first world concerns and problems. I mean, can you imagine, like, being in a country where there's COVID, but you don't have money, you don't have insurance, you don't have doctors nearby, and all of a sudden COVID appears and it's a death sentence? We're discovering here in the United States that, the statistics are getting better. Not as many people percentage-wise are dying. Now, lots and lots and lots of people are dying. But we're in the United States where we have doctors and technology. We have respirators and all this stuff. You go to Africa and, other parts of the world where they don't have access to what we have access to. And you and I are going to complain that our favorite restaurant's closed right now. You get it? If you want to be on earth as it is in heaven, you've got to change your mindset. It's turning it around. It's truly being grateful and living in gratitude and being generous with our abundance, because there's plenty for everyone. Okay? So I love this reading. There's a certain card that comes up, and I don't ever share the cards with you, but it's one, every time I see it, it's like, oh, yes, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about heaven on earth. All right? And this is the promise that we're given. But we're at the gate. We've got to walk through the gate. We have to choose our mindset. And it's not your mind, but it's a being. We choose how we be. We be love, be peace, be harmony, be joy, be gratitude, be generous. We must be on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? So I'm glad you can be with me today. For those of you that are driving, this will be the end of your session, because right after this, we're going to have an angel session, which I require you to be sitting in a chair and not operating a vehicle. So if you can, go ahead and subscribe and like this channel. Come back often, and you can listen to these messages in any order. There's no certain order that you need to be listening to, because all of them are what I call universal truths. I haven't said anything to you that you didn't already know. I'm just echoing back what the angels are saying. Hey, remind them of this. Remind them that you're living in the first world with electricity. Remind them that they have so much to be grateful for, right? Okay. So, you guys, you are not loved. You're profoundly loved by me and by all of us, by God, okay? So, come on back, and we'll see you next time. Everyone else, go ahead and get your comfy chair, and we're just going to have our angel healing session, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye. So now, let's begin our healing session for today. Find yourself in a comfortable position. Look into the heart of love and healing. And when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes and allow yourself to let go. Close your eyes and allow yourself to let go of everything that's preventing you from relaxing and feeling wonderfully good. Let go. Let go of everything that's preventing you from living in love and happiness and health today. As I now begin to send you healing Reiki, your angels are here, making themselves known to you, and you begin to receive their healing love, healing all of your past hurts and issues, so you can now live life with life, no matter what it takes. You are now truly living on earth as it is in heaven. Let go and receive this healing love. Let go. So now that we've received this angelic blessing and gift of healing and love, we're now able to be on earth as it is in heaven. We can handle everything that comes our way in every way, and we're now grateful for this gift of healing. Thank you for this newfound energy that will help me heal others through my loving presence and being. As we conclude this healing session, we slowly return to the awareness of our surroundings, our body, the lightness we're feeling now that we've been healed of our burdens. We can now see life in a new way and live on earth as it is in heaven. We're wide awake now, taking in a deep, deep breath and ready to take on the challenges of the day. I hope you enjoyed today's healing session. You're welcome to listen to it as often as you need. Do not forget to like this video and leave a comment below sharing with us what you experienced today. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell to receive my future healing videos. Thank you for being part of my angel family. I look forward to being with you again sometime soon. Please visit meetyourangels.com if you're interested in a private healing session, an angel reading, or angel coaching. Until then, peace and love always. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to help support my work, please send your donation via PayPal or Venmo to paul@meetyourangels.com. Thank you so much. If you would like to try hypnosis for free at home, please go to subscribe.hypnomark.com and get over 15 free hypnosis recordings and a free video course, How to Learn Hypnosis in 5 Days. Again, go to subscribe.hypnomark.com. Join our growth zone and save up to 40% off all downloads and scripts. Visit 40%.hypnomark.com for more information and to subscribe. If you are interested in promoting our hypnosis products, you can earn up to 70% commission. Visit affiliates.hypnomark.com for more information. So that'll do it for today. I wanted to thank you for being part of my angel family. I look forward to being with you again sometime soon. Please visit meetyourangels.com or send me an email at paul@meetyourangels.com if you're interested in a private angel reading, Reiki healing session, or spiritual direction and angel coaching. Until then, peace and love always.